Welcome back to Backroom Convos. I'm your host at the most Lesego M, the report, aka Shoot Your Shot, and maybe you might get a chance to call me Daddy Like Haro, episode 154. So yeah, man, what did you think about the previous episode? I know how we ended the episode was not the nicest, and I was supposed to re-record that episode, but I was like, yeah, let's just keep it original. People should receive it the way it is, right? So do let me know, and I do apologize if it didn't sound as it should have in that episode. But nonetheless, man, how are you? And it's supposed to be a Tuesday, it's Cartoons Tuesday with Lesego M. So yeah, man, today we are reviewing Sir Trill's music. We are reviewing Sir Trill's music on Cartoons Tuesday. I'll be giving you a timeline, a background of Sir Trill's career. Like this is a glimpse into Sir Trill's career. I'll be giving you a glimpse into that. And let me maybe tell you a story behind how Citril is the feature of today's episode, right? So Citril is the feature of today's episode simply because for the past, I think, it's 2 weeks now, 7 days or so, I've been listening to Ola. His verse is the hardest verse in that song, The song is nice, Ola. Xola Moya Wami or something. Yeah, Xola Moya Wami, and currently sits at 4 million. It was released 9 months ago. For those of you who are interested in the statistics, this is YouTube alone. Haven't checked Spotify. If you have, do let me know in the comment section. I am your host at the most Lesego M Did report, aka Shoot Your Shot, and maybe you might get a chance to call me Daddy like Cairo. So yeah, man, your favorite feature of Sir Trill, the voice, the song that you really like the most, do let me know in the comment section. Just comment the favorite song and we'll do the poll. But I think one of my favorite songs from Sir Trill, obviously John Wick is up there because that's the song that's the song that cemented his place within the industry. He did a couple of collaboration with people like Daliwonga, and Ola has to be a part of the songs that I really enjoy. And I hate the fact that him and Pro are beefing. I know there's something in between there that's happening with Sechel, and a lot of people have been speculating, but I hope it's nothing that bad. It's a phase for him, and we truly appreciate the music because he's an amazing songwriter. And I think we are going to talk his career as far as Amapiano is concerned because a lot of people don't really know what Settle before he was an artist, an Amapiano artist. He was actually a rapper. Same applies to people such as Young Stana. He was also a rapper. Settle was also a rapper too. So yeah, man, which is your favorite song from Settle? And I was supposed to actually in the last episode, I'll continue before we talk about the stuff that we're supposed to talk to for today. What this segment is about, you know. What's happening? I'm using a lot of filler words today, so I'm just going to give you a background of Sir Trill. So his name Sir Trill is Mzwaki Zwani. He was born and bred in the area in Mpumalanga. They didn't say, oh, it's Bedlas Mpumalanga in South Africa. He's a prominent Amapiano figure, but started off as a hip hop artist. His musical journey was influenced by his rich family singing tradition, which inspired him to pursue a career in music. Upon completing his studies at the University of Johannesburg, where he studied business management, Setchell immersed himself in the musical pursuit. His unique blend of vocals and energetic raps quickly gained attention, leading to collaboration with renowned South African musicians such as DJ Maphorisa and Tyler ICU. And what's happening to Tyler ICU? We also have to cover him as well. For some of his well-known tracks include Injabulo, Yini Stawa, Yalazi Piano, Some Sokolo, and John Mead. These are like some of the significantly contributed songs to his rising career. popularity within the music industry. I don't know that if that's proper English. In addition to his musical achievements, Sir Trill has demonstrated entrepreneurial acumen by establishing his own record label called Ghost Music. Okay, it's really Ghost Music. That makes sense. Where he signed several other musicians. Central's journey, Central's journey from a a family inspired musician to a leading artist entrepreneur in South African music scene highlights his talent, dedication, and influence in the music industry. So I'm about to go furthermore into who Sir Trill is. That is just what I was giving you. So these are like the highlighting key milestone in his career. In 2019, he was recognized by DJ Maporis and he joined Black Boy Music, collaborating with notable artists such as Minda, the vocalist, and such. In 2020, he began writing and producing his music, developing a unique and upbeat sound that sets him apart from the piano genre or with the other guys within the genre. Right, Central gained significant attention within his feature of Wash by Prince KP. He then joined GSM Entertainment and collaborated with artists such as Them Too, The Tyler ICU, Soul Music, and Givey Boy. Further solidifying his position as an Amapiano sensation, right? So we go furthermore. 2022, he announces he's established his own record label called Ghost Music, and he signed several other musicians, showcasing his entrepreneurial spirit within the music industry. So, what do you think so far about Citral's career within the music industry, given the time frame that I've given you since we started? So, we are how many seconds in this episode? We are 7 minutes 12 seconds within this episode. Do let me know what you think about what I've just told you about Citral in the comment section. I am your host with the most, I am the report, aka Future Shot. And maybe you might get a chance to call me Daddy like Cairo. Please do not forget to follow, like, and subscribe to get a notification for each and every time I drop a new episode. Which is your favorite sexual song? Do let me know in the comment section. Just comment your favorite song in the comment section, and I will review and give you the winning song at the next coming episode, which is Rate My Trailer. Alright, so yeah, do let me know. So furthermore, I think we're still talking about Cetriel. I think it's very important that I give you a full scope of who Cetriel is, with his label involved, and like I did, like for real, I didn't know what Cetriel did his own record label throughout. So this is like the first time. This is like music to me. I'm like, well, Cetriel had his own record label. I didn't know that, but okay, it's all good, you know. And I feel like this is how I feel about this entire thing that's happening between them and Kabza and everyone, you know. So I feel like they could do more together than apart. You know, they can do more working together than them working apart. Yes, obviously everyone is a genius in their own respective right or in their own space as creatives, as artists, as Amapiano sensations, Gabza, Cetriel, Maporisa, and whatever. I think, but they'll always be. I always feel like they have more to offer, or they stand the better chance of making greater music together than they are solely, you know. So I think it's just a pity that we're experiencing this, and I think people who would relate more, it's people who felt like there's more to explore as far as like the Tupac and Biggie beef and what happened to them. It's like, yo, like those people stood a chance of winning in this life thing had they collaborated and they put their differences aside. Had they decided to do that, but they didn't, and obviously it turned out to be what it is, you know. So I still feel as if now, with where we are as far as like Amapiano in the music industry, obviously some of these guys, Kabza, Mapoesa, and Sir Trill, right? If you're talking about Sir Trill, they've obviously paved the way throughout COVID. They've put us in and out of COVID. We've been through listening to their music. Shout out to his biggest hit being John Wick. You know, I think we stand more to gain from them when they're working together, as opposed to them working individually. And obviously, everyone Central is keen on working with, but obviously, as they grow, I think the person who put it best is like the more the more we grow, the more egos collide. This is just physics. This just the lyrics are from J Cole. J Cole's song. I don't remember the name of the song. The song he said, "The bigger we get, the more egos collide. It's just physics." I think that's the song I'm referring to. I don't know what's the name of the song. Do let me know in the comment section the name of the song that I'm talking about by J. Cole. So I think it might be an issue of ego and you know, but we'll never hear obviously Matumani's side, and we've heard Sexual's side and he didn't want to mention names, but he obviously from what we got we did obviously get a glimpse into who the person is that he's talking about. And I think from what we talk, I think we got the sense of it's DJ Mapo is the hot money that's well respected within the music scene. We all we all agree on that because I think at some point they did ask him and he said something. Operator said something in his Instagram live about the Sir Trill, and it's forever that beef. And he also has like some personal issues because as far as like his music career, he's been going through a lot. People have been complaining, and in any so people have been saying a lot about him, and somehow even if he's in a good place, but what we are receiving as fans, it's not good. So I think obviously him having to own Ghost Music, which is his record label, I think he needs to invest more in the vicinity or in the area or the department or faculty of public relations. So his name is seen good within the media, so he can attract more brands and make more bag. That's just my opinion. Do let me know what you think on the comment section based on what I'm saying. And everything I'm saying is just an opinion of mine, and everything that I've told you about say trail is everything that's been researched on the internet or some things that we said here, that all the information, the stuff that we got on the internet and it's verified. So if you feel like we missed the part on this episode, do let me know in the comment section. I am your host with the most Lesego M report, aka Shoot Your Shot. And maybe you might get a chance to call me Daddy like I was supposed to talk about the book. I did say I was supposed to say to you guys, but I did finish the book Atomic Habits. I don't know if I did mention in the previous episode that I did finish the book Atomic Habits. So I think today, officially, we do have the new book of the day, which is The Law of Human Nature. I started reading the book, I think, 2 days ago, and I've been in and out of like reading the book, but that's the book I'm reading. I think shout out to Sam Gelo who's also given me a book recommendation of The Psychology of Money that I was supposed to read that book actually, but as I finished that book called Atomic Habits by James Clear, I was supposed to read that book, but I don't know what happened. I think I just didn't remember because there was this book called The Psychology of Money that I was supposed to read that I just started going to the internet. Then I said Robert Greene, I think Robert Greene, then obviously The Art of Seduction, 48 Laws of Power, The Laws of Human Nature came up. I was like, I'm just gonna pick one of these books and start reading. And as soon as I'm done, some killer recommended the book called Psychology of Money, of which I didn't know about the book. For those of you who are like diehard fans of the podcast, would know Uguti the book. I've been speaking about the book and wanting to read it. And I think when the perfect opportunity presents itself, I am for sure going to read that book. So yeah, man. For those of you who've read the book, do let me know in the comment section what you think about the book. I am your host with the most, Lesego M report, aka Shisha Shot, and maybe you might get a chance to call me Daddy like Cairo. So it's rate my trailer, right? Rate my trailer after this episode. Rate my trailer. I think it's the name of the episode. I don't know if it's rate my trailer, but I'll take a look at it because it's still a new segment for those of you who just joined us, we'll be reviewing some of like the movie trailers that you guys of the movies that you guys watched or the movies that are still to come out. So we'll be reviewing those trailers and give you our thoughts on it or give you my thoughts on it. And if you do have a recommendation, please leave it in the comment section. And please do not forget to follow, like, and subscribe to get a notification for each and every time we drop a new episode. I am your host at the most, Lesego M, the Dirty Pod, aka Future Short, and maybe you might get a chance to call me Daddy like Cairo. We've reached the end of the episode. Have a great one. Cheers.